basically filters the records in a query even further, and that's the mistake that we made there. And actually, we don't want that. So let's delete the houses in Belmont query that we had, and press yes. Click back on the and now whenever you make a query, select the table that you have. So I think I made this mistake before too, and I told in one of my previous videos. So yeah, click on the table, and then start making your queries. Click on Report Wizard. Select them all. No group. Oh, sorry. That's a report. I'm making a report right there. Why did I do that? I just made a report for nothing. Press close. And I kind of just made an extra report for nothing. And now we actually have to make a query and get back on track. Alright, so query wizard, simple query. Add all of the things in, and we have to name it houses in Belmont. So houses in Belmont. Click on finish. And city, we have to change the city to Belmont. Easy as that. In the criteria of under city, write Belmont. Click on save, and click on datasheet view to ensure that all the properties are in Belmont. Perfect. We also have a try and true Realty open, so we can filter that to see if everything's in Belmont there. Okay. And there's only 2 houses in Belmont. Alright, perfect. That's how you know if you're correct, by the way. Next, we're just going to close our houses in Belmont, and we're going to make our next query, which is the properties which are condo style. So next, modify the query wizard and name this condo style properties. Perfect. Finish that, and in the type we're actually gonna change that to condo. Press enter, and we are going to go back into our datasheet view. Perfect. Let's go ahead and close that and save changes. And the next one that we're going to make is Victorian style home. So create query wizard, simple query wizard, okay. Select all of the fields, so by clicking on the double-headed arrow. Next, modify the query design and change this to Victorian homes. Finish. In the type, we're going to change, in the criteria field, we're going to write Victorian. And right-click, save, and datasheet view. Perfect. We're given 3 Victorian homes, which are all in Arlington for some reason. Alright, let's go ahead and close that, and again, let's make a new query. This time it is the query that we're going to make this time is properties that cost less than $200,000. So less than $200,000. Perfect. Modify query design, and in the price heading field, in the criteria field, we're going to write 200,000, so the less than sign, and 200,000. Perfect. And you're just going to save that, and you're going to go into datasheet view. Perfect. We can close that now and make it. Our next query that we're going to make is properties that cost more than $350,000. So okay, let's go ahead and do that. Add them all. Next, a modified query wizard, and this is called more than $350,000. And again, in the price field, under the price field, in the category, in the criteria, we're gonna put the greater sign and 3,500. So 3,500. So that's 4 zeros after 35. Perfect. Save and datasheet view. Perfect. save that, and we can close that right there. Next we're gonna make actually we have to make a new query again, and this one is properties which have more than 5 homes and cost less than $250,000. So again, select all the fields by clicking on the double-headed arrow, and name it more than five rooms, and or less than 250,000. Perfect. Modify the query design, and in the rooms we'd have to put greater than 5, so the greater sign and then 5, and underneath and notice how I put it in the criteria field, and then in this underneath it in the or field under price you have to put less than, the less than sign, and 250,000. See, if I put it in the same line, it would be considered and, not or. That is just because how Access takes it. So yeah. And you should see that you have all the 16 properties that you added in this query. So yeah. Let's close this query and make our final query that we have to make. Query wizard, and click on the double-headed arrow, modify query design, and we're gonna name this properties in Lincoln and ranch style homes, ranch style. And now we're actually going to put on the same line because it's an and. The query asks for the properties to be in Lincoln and to be ranch style. So we're going to put it on the same line since we're filtering for 2 things. And there, voila! There, all the records that we pulled up are in Lincoln and are ranch type homes. Alright, so let's save that and close that. Now let's find I'll tell you the purpose of this little query results report that we made here. And basically the purpose of this query result report is to basically preview all the results of all the queries that we made and export that into a Word document so we can present it in a presentable fashion. So let's go ahead and do that. So open up the query result report and click on the design view, and click on the data in the property sheet. Click on your data tab, and actually, before I'm going to do that, I'm going to make the ID field, the text box and the label box, a bit bigger so it can accommodate all the space for all the IDs. And I'm going to, and by the way, once you select the ID thing, you have to deselect. Once you select the ID label box or the text box, you have to deselect everything in the report. So click on the blue area underneath the report footer, and that deselects any item in the report, and just selects the report in general. And in the data tab in your property sheet, we're going to change that to the first query that we made, which is houses in Lexington. Save that and go into report view. Now we're going to go into external data, and we're going to export to Word. So click on Word, and we're going to click on Browse, and we're going to change this to, what are we going to change it to? We're going to change it to houses in Lexington. Houses in Lexington. Alright, save that. Okay. And close. Perfect. Next, we're gonna go into design view and change it to the next one, which is houses in Belmont. So right click on save that, go into report view, and click on external data, export to Word, and we're going to change this to houses in Belmont. Houses in Belmont. Save. Okay, and it should tell us that it's exporting, and close. Perfect. Next, we're going to do the same thing for all of the queries that we made. Not the table. The table that we made is also listed here. It's called Tried and True Realty. So you don't want to export the table. You want to export all the queries. At this time, you can pause the video and fast forward to when I'm done exporting them all, or you can keep on watching this. So the next one we're going to do is condo style homes, and right click, save, keep on going to report view, external data, Word, and we're going to call this condo style homes. So condo STYLE homes. Perfect. Save. OK. And exports. Perfect. Close. Oh, sorry. Why did I close that? Open up that query results again, and we're gonna go back into design view. Click on change the record source from to Victorian homes. Save that. Click on external data, and I think I can do it just directly from design view. Actually, we don't have to go back and forth from report view and design view. So Victorian homes. As long as you save it, I think it should be fine. Yeah. And let's see if it's actually fine. So I'm going to click on that where it's exporting Victorian homes. It opens up Microsoft Word, and hopefully it exported the 5, 9, and 11. And let's see if those are Victorian homes. So click on Access, open up Access again. Click on Report View, and it should have 5, 9, 11. Perfect. So yeah, we can actually, we don't have to shuffle back between report view, design view, and report view. We can just change them from here and go ahead and do that. Alright, so less than 200,000. Click on save that. So Control S, external data, Word, browse, and less than 200,000. Perfect. OK, and that is good. Close. Next, we're going to do more than 350,000. Save that, and Word, browse, more than 350,000. Perfect. And click on OK as well. We have just 2 more to go, so yeah. Close. Choose more than 5 rooms or less than 250,000. So save that, and Word, browse, and more than 5 rooms or less than 250,000. So sorry, yeah, 250,000. Save. OK. And it's exporting that. Close. And the last one that we have to do is houses in Lincoln that are ranch style homes. Alright, perfect. Save that. Word, browse, and ranch style house homes in Lincoln. And OK, perfect. Done that. Alright, now let's just shift gears over to Microsoft Office Word. So save all you have done in Access, and you can close your Access database. Yes, I don't want to save changes. And you'll see that you have a bunch of Word files open here. So I'm just going to open up Microsoft Word, WRD, and you have to put all these individual files into one master file, basically. So let's click on Page Layout. Once you've opened up Microsoft Word, click on Columns. Actually, no, Page Layout and Orientation. Change the orientation to Landscape, and then we'll set the columns. So more columns. Click on Columns, more columns, and then we'll set the columns